Hey guys, it's me, the Meter. I'm sorry I didn't have a video for you yesterday, but I will have an update video for you today, and it's going to be made after I'm done uploading this video. Basically, this is going to be me showing off the emails to the Florida Family Association, and let me do a little backstory. Alright, so the Florida Family Association, I heard off of an Escapist News thing, where it talked about how they're railing against the gay relationships in Mass Effect 3, and how they're trying to get people to petition their BioWare's thing with gay relationships, because the Florida Family Association, as you probably tell by the title, is a family thing, and by family I mean Christian family, so Christian that they hate anything that has the word gay in it. Oh, gay relationships, that's bad for the children. Let's forget that. Okay, because basically I'm going to read off my email, and then I'll read off their email. Of course, I'll show you screenshots of the emails to them. And of course, the first thing you're looking at right here is my email to them. And then I will go to a picture of the email back to them as I read it. But it's kind of long, so I didn't get the whole email. But here is what I wrote. I'm reading off of a Google Doc. I saved these because, I've got to save these. I thought this was going to be pretty interesting. Video game. So let me begin. Again, this is my email to them. Remember that. My email to them. Video games are not for kids only. And I can prove that with this link. And I linked off to a ESA fact page, which, again, I will put all the links below so you can check out the links yourself. Which shows that video gamers, in quote, are adults. Thus, it's perfectly right for a video game developer to treat its players like adults. Your email campaign against BioWare is disgusting. I don't know what kind of family they're trying to protect, but this is borderline insanity. You guys need to look up freedom of expression. And I, of course, do an ACLU, and again, links below. Now, I'm all for the First Amendment, but not when it turns into hate speech. Also, if you don't know what hate speech is, here's the definition. And I put it in quotes. Quote, speech disparaging? I can't, sorry, there's some words I can't say. I'm not an English major. Don't fucking yell at me. Again, link below. Speech, whatever, I'll just say speech against a racial, sexual, or ethnic group, or a member of such a group. Dictionary.com. Maybe you guys should calm down and let video game artists like BioWare try out gay relationships in video games. Also, if you don't want your kids playing the game, don't let them. But don't force other people to believe to do the same. One last thing. LGBT are not extremists just because they want equal representation in the media. How would you like it if I got a huge mass of people to fight against letting heterosexuals in media? Or maybe even making it illegal for a heterosexual to be an actor, news anchor. I said new anchor there. I meant news anchor, blog writer, etc. Your sexuality should not even matter, because truly, is any of your marriages going to fail if gays get married? If it is, then it was going to fail anyway. Also, stop using the same old tired argument. I forgot to put argument there. From when America fought against interracial marriages. Again, a link, but that link was to a huge article. Now here's my final thing. And this was my little hook I was trying to get them to attack me for. But I dare you to try to prove me wrong. Also, take note that I use facts and reason. Maybe you should, I should have put looked, into doing the same. Their reply back. Now, this is where it gets fun. Now, I did read this before, of course, doing this video, because I read this at school when I was looking at my emails. I thought it was going to be worse. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. Obviously, they passed this to someone who can write back and, calm this LGBT member down. But let's see what it says. It does say my name there. I'm going to replace that. It's the Media Nerd, so I'm just going to say this. The Media Nerd. I have been passed on the below text of the email that you had sent to the Florida Family Association in response to them making social conservatives aware of the LGBT campaign to get same-sex romantic content added to the Star Wars MMO by BioWare. While I do agree to be a supportive argument to add other inappropriate content, the term hate speech is being thrown around every time someone disproves or disagrees with the LGBT agenda. And that hardly seems fair to me. I do have the right to have a moral standard based on the Bible and Judeo-Christian teachings it contains. I was guaranteed religious freedom and the right to talk about it many years ago when this country was founded. True. Not only do I have the right to believe things that offend you and to express them, but you have the right to believe things that I find offensive, and you have the right to talk about them. So at least we're on equal ground there. Good, good. Every time that my beliefs, my God, and my Bible are marginalized, I find it offensive. I do not start hurling insults or complain that people are using hate speech. But by the very loose definition you are using below from the dictionary.com, clearly just about any statement that does not agree with someone's own point of view can be construed as hate speech. Not really, but I'll go with that one, sure. I'll basically address this email afterwards. This is ridiculous. There is room for us to hold our different viewpoints, and there is room for us to lobby for what we want and what we think is fair, right, and appropriate. Alright? You have the right to ask Bioware to include same-sex content, and by the same token, I have the right to ask them not to. In the end, what can you ask for? If you demand that I not voice my opinion because you dislike it, then why should I demand the same thing? That is the point of freedom of speech. That more than one viewpoint be heard. I wish you the best, Karen. Okay, so, I do agree with her, because again, I said in my email that, I do support the First Amendment. But, what I don't agree with is the fact that she's saying that anything can be construed as hate speech, since it's way too lenient. Again, let me read it back to you guys again, because I want to see if you guys think it's too lenient, too as she says here, loose definition. All right, cool. So I will read it again. Oh, let me find my quote here. Okay. Speech against a racial, sexual, or ethnic group or member of such a group. Yeah, that's not loose. I can attack you for your religion and you can attack me for mine. That is fine. I can choose my religion or non-religion for the fact that I'm an atheist. But I could choose to be a pacifist like I am. You can come up to me and try to convince me not to be a pacifist. You can do that. I don't know how far you're going to go, because you're really telling me to support, the army and military, people which kill people and get paid to do so. Pretty much assassins. So I don't know how far you're going to get with that. But because again, I will support self-defense, but oh yeah, they're shooting at you because you're shooting at them. If you both stopped shooting, yeah, nobody would be shooting. Kind of get the message there. But anyway, this is not about pacifism or whatever. So, again, that's why I don't agree with that. Is that, yeah, I agree. If it's not hate speech, go ahead and say it. Hell, I'm not against racial speech. Fuck. You can make jokes, you can make all this stuff. But what I'm talking about is legislation. You are trying, as an association, to fight against something that is so stupid. Really, we're keeping the family together. We are for the family, unless the family is gay. Alright? So, anyway, I'll let you guys make your own judgments. Who was right? Was I right in the end? Or was she right? Now, what I do like is that they were nice. I was hoping that this video would be a lot more entertaining because they'd be attacking me. But they weren't. So, maybe I should have told her I was a liberal. Maybe she would have got off then if I would have said, okay, also I'm a liberal. Because then, the one thing that huge right-wing conservative Christians hate more than gays and people that had abortions is liberals, people on the far left. You stupid liberals! Because I hear it all the time. They're casting it around like it's a curse. You're a liberal! And they're expecting me to care. Like, yeah, I am, and I'm proud to be a liberal, bitch. Liberals give you Medicare and Medicaid. And liberals have done so many more things for the good of the middle and lower classes. But because you're rich, you don't really like them because you're paying for these people. Well, fuck you! 99% of the people are in the middle and lower classes, so who really helped out whom there? Bitch. Anyway, That's my time, guys. I will, of course, upload that update video later today. And again, comment below to tell me who's